Many of you may have noticed these faded ads in downtown Paducah, commonly called ghost signs. Innovations branding houses taking pictures of these signs downtown and bringing them back to life as they looked 50 years ago in pictures. Now, the process takes between 30 to 40 hours. There is research involved in getting the design and colors just right. As they release the pictures, owner Todd Duff hopes enough excitement builds around ghost signs in Paducah that tours can be created and maybe even a fundraiser to restore one.
I think there's some fun there, and I think they shouldn't be overlooked because a lot of towns don't have these. Either the buildings have already been torn down or they've been painted over.
This comes at the same time city leaders passed an ordinance encouraging property owners to restore them, but keep them in their vintage form. Local 6's Juliana Valencia shows us the life behind these ghost signs.
I can only imagine what Paducah did, but I think it's pretty obvious.
At the McCracken County Library, Matt Yeager analyzes pictures of ghost signs he took.
It informs us of our past, informs us of what were the likes and dislikes, what was important to people.
You can recognize national ads and those unique to Paducah.
That teach us about Paducah's past, like a Hank Brothers sign, Wiley's department store.
At the very top of this building, it says the Paducah Standard.
Not a great photo, but the Paducah Standard was a newspaper before the Paducah Sun.
A new ordinance is encouraging people to restore any ghost sign from 1966 or before, but not to its original state.
If it looks too new, then it doesn't look historic. But we don't want them to fade to the point that we lose them either.
Before the ordinances, technically property owners couldn't restore these ghost signs because you're only allowed to advertise what's on your property. Crystal Trout with Trout Old Time General Store found her own link to this ghost sign on North 3rd Street of Dr. Bell's Pine Tar Honey.
When we ran across these, we didn't even connect it at first.
Then she saw the E.E. Sutherland Medicine Company lettering, which made the elixir advertised on this ad. Connections to the past that couldn't be possible if we'd painted over these pieces of history or knocked them down. In Paducah, Juliana Valencia, WPSD Local 6.
The new ordinance does not prohibit property owners from painting over the ghost signs.